Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I go into the demo of the software, I just want to explain the concept that we have and that is that this software is based on. Our proposal is a software platform called the Supply Demand Exchange. We believe the Guyanese environment offers challenges that must be solved for any solution to be properly feasible. There are gaps in facilities, education, and technology that must be bridged. Some of the major hurdles in this endeavor are payment assurance, quality assurance, payment distribution. Payment assurance. Our software supports payment assurance by having exchange guaranteed payments. Exchange guaranteed payments is where buyers establish an account balance with the exchange. Deposits can be done by credit card, PayPal, bank transfers, etc. Upon the completion of an order, the funds are released into the farmer's account, available for disbursement. A farmer that has a listing that requires exchange guaranteed payments is protected from bids from buyers that do not have exchange accounts and the required balance. Quality assurance. We support quality assurance by tying each order to a required standard. Standards are provided by the available certification agencies. For example, we have GRDB for rice. We foresee the development of more standard certification agencies as the exchange develops. We also support a reputation system by allowing parties to be graded per each completed transaction to provide an average rating. Furthermore, we support images to be uploaded with the produce for each listing item. Payment distribution. This is necessary because most agricultural production is done in far off and disconnected areas. We suggest an agency like the post office, which are spread across the country, could be utilized for distributing payments. Our software would provide a login for post office staff to query and update farmer account balances. These distribution centers can also be used to sign up farmers for whom technology and know-how is lacking. So the software is providing some services that someone without any IT knowledge can be able to post a listing on the exchange. They would provide their information to the IT staff at the distribution center, and they would be issued a card containing their exchange ID. This also ties into the listing hotline, which is another facility that the exchange supports, where a farmer can call in, provide his exchange account ID, and have a listing posted on his behalf. Now, the software is based on a listing model similar to what you might find on eBay. The major difference is that we allow the postings not only of produce, but of the need of produce. Produce listings are called supplies and need listings are called demands. A user of the system is either a supplier or a demander. An order is created when a supply is matched with a demand. This allows the maximum flexibility of the system to be driven by both types of individuals. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you a brief run through of each of the pages, and then I'm going to do a transaction from beginning to end. So this is the posting page. This is where a farmer can post a supply listing. I'm logged in as a farmer, so it's a supply listing. If I was logged in as a demander, or I would get the same page, but a few things would change. For example, I would not be able to add images of the produce because it's a need. It doesn't exist yet. Okay. We have the My Stuff page. The My Stuff is where all the stuff that's applicable to the logged in user is contained. So we have all the incompleted orders here, and we have another section of all listing items that have been listed, and at the bottom we have items, bids that have been placed that are pending action by the other party. The dashboard gives us a breakdown of what's going on in the exchange. This shows us the last 7 days. This is live and in real time. It shows us the dollar value of products, breakdown by all products in the exchange. And this shows you the general dollar value of exchange transactions per day. And this is a breakdown of all the supplies and all the demands. And this is the listing page. The listing page is broken down into supply and demand. And they're basically the same thing. If you're a farmer, you post your pineapple, how much you have, and what price you're looking for. If you're a demander, you're also posting you want pineapple, and the price that you're looking for is almost essentially the same thing. Okay, so I'm gonna post, I'm logged in as a supplier, so I'm gonna post a supply listing. I'm gonna post bananas. So this is the price that I'm looking for, $45 per kg. The source approximate location. This is another feature supported by the exchange. Is that we want to have standardized trucking rates. So when you put in your address is isolated to a particular area, so we can calculate. Like for example, if you sign up with an address in Mahaica, a lot number, whatever, it's allotted to Mahaica area, so we can calculate transportation prices, because some farmer can give you a cheaper price, but they make back their money on giving you a more expensive transportation. The contact is a number that you would offer to whoever is bidding on your produce, that they can contact you for more information or whatever details. The delivery window, well, we are not, most of the times, I don't think we are going to offer produce when we just reap them. If we know we're going to have this produce like a month down the road, we can put the window when this product is available for delivery. And we have accepted payment terms. We can accept more than one terms, but the other party would select which one they would want. But this is the ones that we support, as the farmer supports that he wants. So whoever is buying this can only select from these two available. Okay, the payment methods, we support direct payment, so that's between the buyer and seller directly. We also, the exchange guaranteed transaction, this means that this produce can only be bid by people that have an exchange account, and they have the required balance for this.
So you support an exchange account?
Yes. And with the transport terms, either the supplier is liable or the customer is liable. In that case, the customer probably can go down to the location, pick up his produce for 2 or 3 farmers. And offered grades. Right now, we just have some grades for rice, but I think if this is successful, eventually we're going to have grading agencies coming up that you can pay a fee and you can get a grading certificate, and those certificates will be listed here. So when you're posting with a certificate, posting with one of these selections, you are saying that this produce is going to be supplied with a certificate that certifies it to match this grade. Or you can say it has no grade, or you don't have a certificate. So that's the no grade. We can also add images so the buyer can see what he's getting. Okay. So we just hit post and it's gone to the listing. So the most recent item is at the top. So this is the bananas that we just posted. It shows banana, it shows the amount. And fulfilled shows this allows multiple buyers. So if I have a large amount of supply, multiple people can bid. Say one person can bid for 500, I accept order. I accept the bid, an order will be created for that person, and another person I can accept a bid for 500. So the listing, so I can accept multiple buyers. And the terms are listed here, and the price and the amount. So I'm logged in as a farmer. I cannot bid on a supply. Farmers can only bid on demands and vice versa. So this is what the listing looks like. I'm going to log in as a demander and show you how that's done. So this is the products, and this is the terms, the amounts, and some other information. So let me log in as a demander, and we can see. Okay. As you can see right now, I'm logged in. I have one order, 17 for pineapple. I'm logged in now as a buyer, Jacob. So I'm gonna go check out this banana that was just posted by John Alexander. And now, as you can see, there's a bidding section open for me because I am a demander and I can bid on supplies. So this is the terms that the supplier offered, and I can select which one that I'm going to go with. So I can say payment on delivery, and he's going to bring the stuff to me. And the payment method is direct, so I'm going to give him the money directly. And I'm going to accept the cargo with no grading. I'm going to give the same bid that he wants, the same price that he's looking for. And I can choose to do a partial bid for part of his produce, like 500K, or I can just leave it as everything. And this contact number is a contact that I'll be sending to him. So if he wants to contact me for whatever reason, he has this number available to him. And this is the address that the cargo will need to be sent to. So this is an important part too of each listing. They have the source and the destination. Okay, so now I'm going to place a bid. Bid make successfully. Okay, let me try to do this. So now I'm going to complete the process by logging on as the...
2 minutes. I understand you got to go 2 minutes, right?
Yeah, okay. So now I'm logged in as the guy that posted the bananas. That's my banana listing, and that's the bid. So these are my listing. This is the banana I just posted. This is the bid that just came in from that person, Ramsamy Jacob. And if there were more bids, they would all be listed under this listing. I can choose to accept or reject either one of them. So I choose to accept this bid. And now an order is created here for bananas. And it's here, and it's also created in the supplier. He also has the new order is entered here for bananas. So at this point, the supplier would see this order in his I'm looking at him. Would see this order in his doc and his incompleted orders, and now he can choose to present the ETA time when to the buyer when he's gonna is gonna see this freight. When he's gonna see the produce. And if we update we am now back to the customer, you can see. Okay. All right. All right.
Thank you. Judges, questions? You good? All right, Alison, thank you.
All right.